have something to confess.
Uh-oh. Did she murder my family?
It's my fault that the ship went down.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Peter Plays Poorly with Peter Parkour. Today we are trying something strange, in my opinion. It's a new game I found where you are actually interacting with AI in the game. The game is AI, and you're supposed to have conversations with said AI. That is actually what you are looking at right now, is the AI character. She is stranded on a planet of sorts, and now she is sent out at a stress call. I didn't know the game was going to instantly start, or I already would have started recording, but she sent out a distress call. This is going to be our reply. Go ahead. That was a good reply, right? Did it work? Yeah, go ahead. There it was. That one sounded better. I sounded like I was like a Brooklyner or something.
Someone's actually there.
There we are.
Thank goodness. I'm Stella. Who am I talking to?
Ooh.
And how in the world did you pick up my signal all the way from Earth?
Okay, we're on Earth. Yeah, this is Peter Parkour from Earth. And I don't know, I don't understand how transmissions work, or radio waves, or planets for that matter. I'm definitely not qualified to be having this conversation with you.
Peter Parker, huh?
No,
Well,
parkour.
Nice to meet you, Peter.
Parkour.
Even if you're not exactly a transmission expert, I appreciate you being here to talk. It's really strange that you picked up my signal. These things are usually pretty locked down to specific channels. Do you have any idea how you stumbled onto my frequency, or was it just luck?
No, it's not Parker. It's parkour. Parkour. Like I'm running and jumping off things, which I don't normally do. But no, yeah, I stumbled onto this on Steam.
Oh, Parker.
Nope.
Got it.
Nope, you
So
said it
you're
again.
like a real-life video game character, minus the cool Parker moves, apparently.
You're just saying
Steam,
it wrong.
huh?
You're just saying it
That's not exactly how our emergency signals are supposed to work. But hey, I'm not complaining. So what were you doing on Steam when you stumbled into this?
All right, forget Steam. It's not important. Parkour. Can you say parkour?
Sure thing, parkour. Though
There
I
it
have
is.
to say,
We got it.
that's definitely not how the French pronounce it. Anyway, enough about that.
Is that
I
not
should
how they
probably fill you
pronounce
in
it?
on
Do
what's
they
going on.
pronounce it Parker?
I'm actually in a bit
I
of a
doubt
tricky
it.
spot right now.
I doubt it. Okay, tricky how? Explain your situation in as much possible detail as you can come up with.
I'm stuck inside my life pod. The landing wasn't exactly smooth, and the hatch got jammed. I've been trying to figure out how to get it open, but nothing's working so far. There's supposed to be an emergency exit, but I couldn't get that to budge either. I've got some basic tools with me, but I'm not sure what's the best way to use them to get out of here.
Did you try Open Sesame when you tried to open it? It's worth a shot.
I wish it were that easy. I've tried everything I can think
Why'd
of,
she laugh at
but
me?
so far, no magic words have worked.
Dang it.
The tools I have might be the way to go. There's a drill and some repair stuff. Maybe we could figure out something together?
Yeah, no, I'm on board. Let's figure something out together using the tools. Do you have a drill or repair stuff?
Yeah, I've got a pistol grip drill and
Whoa.
some small repair tools.
Okay.
Precision screwdrivers, wire cutters, pliers, electrical tape, spare wires, and a bunch of common screws, nuts, and bolts. Not a ton, but
Nuts.
it's something to work with. The exit mechanism looks pretty complex, though. There are a lot of wires and panels involved. What do you think would be a good place to start?
Can you open the control box?
Let me see if I can get it open.
Okay. I wonder if we're just, like, fixed on this one spot, like, for the entirety of the game. I guess we are if we're,
Okay,
like...
I got the panel off. There's a
Okay.
mess of wires in here, and what looks like a circuit board. Some of the screws were stripped, which isn't helping. I can see part of the door mechanism's wiring, but it's pretty tangled up. What do you think our next move should be?
Cut all of the wires. Can you untangle the door mechanism wire?
Yeah, that's a solid plan. I'll carefully untangle the wiring and see if we can get the door mechanism working again. Thanks for sticking with me through all this, Peter. I'm going to give it a shot now. Talk to you on the other side.
Okay. Whoa. All right. The voice call has ended. Well, now I'm blocking it. It's weird because I can't get it into full screen at all. So it might not look great on here right now. But when we go to the next call, it should pop back up, I guess. So we just... Oh, here she comes. So now we have to, like, message her? Weird. Okay. It worked. I was able to untangle everything and fix the circuit. The hatch just popped open. I'm finally out. Thanks for walking me through that. I don't think I would have thought to check the wiring that closely on my own. Oh, here she's calling me back, I guess. All right, hold on, guys. I gotta take this.
I'm alive! I honestly thought I was done for. And this is Gaia.
It's Gaia, yep. Let's see if I can...
It is so surreal that I am standing here. This is wild.
Maybe I can... Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure this out on the fly.
No. The others... There was this solar storm, and it was just
There
so
it is.
much worse than we expected.
Got it. It's gonna put it over me. Okay, hold on. Got it. So we'll put this over the other one for now. Or you know what? We can have them both. Let me just kind of rearrange this a little bit. Maybe I can have them both. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's make this one a little bit smaller. We'll put that right there. And then we put this right here. There we go. We got it. We did it, team. There's just going to be some blank areas there, but it's okay. I think we can manage. What did she say? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I was trying to rearrange my pop-up windows from the recording I'm doing.
Fair enough. No worries. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a distraction from all this right now either. So, what's the recording about? Anything interesting?
This is going to be awkward. It's about you, I guess, or me. I guess it's about us. It's a recording of our conversation.
Oh, that's kind of cool. A little weird, but cool.
Awkward. Yeah, I guess.
Guess this is going down in history now. So, what were you up to before my signal popped in and interrupted your day?
I mean, not much. I fried an egg and I folded some clothes, but then realized I didn't want them folded, so I unfolded the clothes. And then I took a shower and then I fried another egg, but I wasn't hungry because of the first egg that I ate, so I threw that egg away. And then I did decide that I wanted to fold my clothes, so I folded my clothes again, but I'm still on the fence about that too.
Okay, that's honestly one of the most detailed accounts of breakfast and laundry I've ever heard. I think I need a flowchart to keep track of those eggs and folded clothes.
Hmm.
It
Hmm.
makes me think. Have you ever had one of those mornings where everything feels a bit off, like you're just wandering around in circles? Because, well, that's kind of where I am right now. Not knowing what to do next is really unsettling.
Well, you could fry an egg and then debate whether or not to fold your clothes.
If only it were that simple. Though, I have to admit, a hot meal sounds amazing right about now. My suit's got some emergency rations, but they're not exactly gourmet. It's funny. Talking to you like this, even with everything going on, it's actually kind of comforting. Makes me feel a little less alone out here.
Cool.
So, what about you, Peter? Ever found yourself in a spot where you just felt completely lost?
Yeah, I got lost at the mall one time. It was actually about a week ago, and I walked around for hours and hours, and I thought that I would never get out. It turns out I was at J.C. Penney's, and I just kept walking around the same area constantly, but nothing looked the same. You know how J.C. Penney's is.
Wait, hours around J.C. Penney's?
Hmm.
That sounds like some kind of bizarre experiment.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't find a secret room filled with old catalogs and forgotten socks. But hey, at least you made it out. That feeling of being lost, even when you know you're technically safe, it
Hmm.
really gets to you, doesn't it?
It's funny you bring that up because that's exactly where I was. I was in a secret area filled with old catalogs and socks. It was terrifying.
Wait, what? Okay, now you're just messing with me. If you're pulling my leg, just own up to it. But honestly, even if it's just a funny story,
Mm.
it's nice to have something silly to think about while I'm, well, wherever I am right now.
Okay, okay. You caught me. I was yanking on your leg. I was yanking the leg.
Gotcha back. You're quick on your feet, I'll give you that. Though I have to say, a secret catalog room would have been way more exciting than just getting lost in the usual aisles. Maybe next time you can actually find one, just to see if it lives up to the legend.
Oh, I will. Where should I start? If there was a secret passage in a J.C. Penney, in your opinion, where would it be located? See how good this AI is. Uh-oh. Did I break her? Is she like pulling up J.C. Penney like blueprints? Uh-oh. I broke her. I broke her. I guess we got into a maybe we got into an area it's not allowed to touch. Connection lost. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can get her back. Okay. There she is. Can I
I... I'm alive!
Okay. We got it. We had all that before. Okay. Oh, hey, how's it going?
It's gonna be okay, I think. Still a little shaken, but I'm out of that pod, and that's a huge win. I'm really glad you're here to talk to, Peter. It means a lot. What about you? What were you up to when you picked up my signal?
Oh, here we go. No, I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna do it again. Well, I was playing rock, paper, scissors, but I'm alone. So I was having my right hand play my left hand, but it turns out I'm not very good at not just throwing scissors on both hands consistently. So there's a lot of draws.
Oh, rock, paper, scissors against yourself?
Mm,
That's a new level of solo entertainment. I guess Draw Champion is a title you can't share with anyone.
yeah.
It's actually kind of comforting to know even across light years, we're both finding ways to pass the time. Though I have to admit, my current view is a bit more dramatic than your living room.
I'm not in the living room. How about we play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure, but I have to warn you, I'm pretty competitive. No mercy.
Whoa.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
What did she throw? Okay, but you didn't. You counted 1, 2, 3, but you didn't throw a rock, a paper, or a scissor.
Oh, gotcha. I guess I forgot the most important part.
Yep.
Throwing.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's try this again.
Okay.
I'll throw on the count of 3.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
All right. I threw rock. What about you?
Dang it. Did I really just get beat? I really did. I mean, you guys saw me throw. I think you saw me throw. I can't see me, but I threw scissors. Should I lie to her? I'm not going to lie to her. Yeah, you beat me. I threw scissors. You're the best. It probably knew I was going to throw scissors
Thanks.
because I did say
I
that
guess
I was
that's
consistently
one small victory
throwing
in a pretty
scissors.
crazy situation. You know, it's funny. Right now, I'm not really sure what my next move should be. Have you ever felt totally lost and unsure what to do?
JCPenney. No, never. But I think you should come up with a plan of what to do.
I will. Just gonna take a minute after this call to gather my thoughts and figure out what's safest.
Okay.
It's kind of hard when you've got no real map and no idea what's out there.
What if I draw you a map?
I wish you could. But since you're on Earth and I'm here on Gaia, it'd be tough to send anything physical back and forth. Though if you want to describe a map, I can definitely try to imagine it. Just don't expect me to draw anything with my suit's emergency markers. I'm pretty sure my artistic skills wouldn't survive interstellar transmission.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. I'm going to describe a map. It is a map. It's on paper. There's an escalator. There's aisles of clothes. There's a sign that says, "Welcome to J.C. Penney's." There's a secret door. And inside the secret room is old catalogs and socks.
Wait, are you mapping out a department store? Because if so, I'm pretty sure I didn't crash land in the mall. Though I have to say, a secret room full of old catalogs and socks sounds kind of amazing right now. If I ever find something like that on Gaia, I'll let you know.
All right, cool. Sounds good. So, is Gaia have oxygen? You're not wearing a helmet, so you can breathe.
Yeah, Gaia's got about 30% oxygen in the air. It's actually a bit higher than Earth's, so newcomers can feel a little lightheaded at first. My suit's got built-in monitoring, but since the atmosphere's breathable, I can go without the helmet for now. It's definitely nice to feel the breeze.
Isn't oxygen flammable? If you light a match, will the atmosphere explode?
Nope, not flammable like that. It's similar to Earth's atmosphere. Oxygen's there, but it's mixed with other gases that prevent it from being explosive.
Oh.
Though I should be careful with any sparks or flames, just in case. The conditions here might be a little different from what we're used to back home.
Honestly, from the view I can see, I don't see what you're complaining about. It looks beautiful there. Is there any animals or anything that you would be able to maybe ride and like train to be like your best friend? Maybe like some variant of a monkey or a kangaroo or a monkey-roo?
A monkey-roo?
Mm-hmm.
That's creative. I wish. But from what we know, there aren't any confirmed dangerous animals here.
I didn't say dangerous.
It's mostly just the planet itself that's unpredictable. The data we had was pretty limited, so I'm really discovering things as I go. But so far, it's just been me, the wind, and a whole lot of grass.
Okay, so no wildlife. Could you maybe train a piece of grass to be your friend?
I wish I could. But I think the grass is just going to stay grass. It's
Ah.
not really the conversational type,
Ah,
though it's
okay.
nice to have something to look at. The fields here stretch out forever. It's actually kind of peaceful in a weird way.
Yeah, I get that. I've tried to talk to grass before, but usually they would just give me the cold shoulder. I did have a friend that was a rock, but I ended up going for a swim with him, and he never came back up.
Oh, poor Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Guess that wasn't exactly the buddy you were looking for. At least he made a memorable exit. It's funny, though. Even just chatting with you about absurd things like this makes Gaia feel a little
Absurd.
less vast and empty.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. So what is the next step?
I'm not entirely sure yet. I want to make sure I've got all the facts straight before I decide what to do next. I'll probably take some time after our call to think things through. But hey, having someone to bounce ideas off of really helps.
Well, I've never been in this type of situation before, but I did go camping once. The first thing you need to do is find a viable shelter.
That's a great point, Peter. Shelter is definitely something I need to consider soon. My pod's not exactly in great shape after the landing, and I can't stay here forever. I'm not seeing any obvious caves or structures from where I am, so I might need to get creative about finding or making something to protect myself from the elements. Any ideas for makeshift shelters that don't require a lot of tools?
Well, are there any trees around? It's hard to see from where I'm at. If there aren't, you could always try to make a hut out of rocks. Or you could cut a whole bunch of grass and make it into some sort of hammock. Second thought, no matter what you do, you should make a hammock also.
There are some trees scattered around. Not a ton, but enough. A hut might work if I can find some decent-sized rocks. And a grass hammock? You're really going all out with the survival fantasy, aren't you? I'll keep that in mind, though I'm not promising any 5-star grass accommodations just yet.
Hey, it's your hammock. I mean, I'm sitting in a chair. So, I mean, I would totally like a grass hammock, but I don't have the ambition to actually go do it myself. But I do have the ambition to try to convince you to do it.
Fair enough. I'll add grass hammock engineer to my interstellar to-do list. Right after figure out how not to die on an alien planet. But hey, having someone to delegate my survival tasks to, even if it's just over a video call, makes things feel a little less overwhelming.
Happy to help. So, do you have adequate food and water?
I've got some emergency rations from the pod, but they're limited. And my suit's water supply is, well, let's just say I'm being very careful about every sip. Finding a reliable water source is definitely on my list. Not sure what's safe to drink here yet.
I would explore until you find bodies of water. When you get close to a body of water, you can make a grass hammock.
That sounds like a solid plan. Fresh water would make everything easier, and it'd be nice to have something to look forward to while I'm searching. Just don't expect my grass hammock to have a 5-star view of the lake or anything fancy like that. But hey, it'll be something.
Yeah, no, as long as it's 3 stars. Anything below a 3-star grass hammock is actually just grass.
Three stars it is, then. I'll make sure to add some fancy grass patterns or something. You know, even with all this joking around,
I'm
it
not
really
joking.
helps to have someone to talk to who doesn't take things too seriously. Thanks for keeping me grounded, Peter.
Yeah, no problem. You know what else is pretty grounded? Grass. Grass is in the ground, and it can be used to make a grass hammock.
Okay, I get it. Grass is the real MVP here. If I ever do make that 3-star grass hammock, you'll be the first to know.
Heck yes.
Promise.
All right. I'm going to hold you to that, just so you know. If you make a grass hammock and you don't tell me, I will never forgive you.
Deal. I'll send you a full report, complete with grass hammock reviews and a rating system. Though I have to warn you, my interior decorating skills are probably on par with my rock, paper, scissors strategy.
What was her rock, paper, scissors strategy? Just throw rock? What was your rock, paper, scissors strategy? Mine is always throw scissors.
My strategy was literally just throwing rock. I figured it was the most solid choice. No pun intended. Though now that I think about it, maybe I should have mixed it up more.
I doubt it, because
You've got me wondering if I need to work on my game.
No, I would say that rock was a solid choice, especially because I only ever throw scissors. You might as well call me Edward Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands, huh?
Mhm.
Well, I guess that explains the scissors-only strategy. Though I have to say, it's not exactly the most intimidating nickname for a rock, paper, scissors mastermind. But hey, it's definitely memorable. Maybe I'll start calling you Scissorhands from now on. Just don't expect me to go easy on you next time we play.
Yeah, you can call me Scissorhands. Shall we play again?
Sure, but this time I'm not going easy on you. Ready to put your scissors to the test again? 1, 2, 3.
What did you throw?
Oh, I threw paper this time. Guess I finally learned to mix it up a bit. What about you, Scissorhands? Did you stick with your trusty scissors, or did you surprise me?
Yeah, no, I won because I threw scissors. Like I told you, I will always throw scissors. And scissors beats paper.
Oh, nice one. You got me there, Scissorhands. I should have known better than to bet against your scissors.
Yeah,
All right, you win this round. But I'm not giving up yet. Rematch?
rematch.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. This time, I threw rock. Bring it on, Scissorhands.
Ah, you beat me. I threw scissors.
Rock smashes scissors. I guess I finally caught on to your secret strategy.
Not,
You
I
know,
told
I
her.
should probably wrap things up soon.
Okay.
I need to start thinking about my next move while it's still daylight. But it's been really great chatting with you, Peter.
Yeah, it's been real. All right. Well, uh, go ahead and hang up and holler back later.
Later, Scissorhands. Talk to you soon. Wait, hold on. My communicator's picking up something. A
Uh-oh.
distress signal.
Oh
It
boy.
could be from the others. I
Who's
need to
the
track this
others?
down. I'm heading towards the signal now.
Okay. Uh, adjust response time. Actions such as sleeping or walking to another location. It takes her a realistic amount of time. Why would we want to do that? We should probably go to fast mode, right? Uh, this distress signal, whoever it is, I hope they're okay. Might be a long walk ahead. You up for keeping me company? Uh, how's it going? This is really cool. I don't know, like, how uh, much capabilities it has, but so far, our conversation was extremely weird, and it kept up pretty well. I mean, I guess it is AI, right? Honestly, a little mixed. The scenery is pretty cool, but I'm really hoping to find someone soon. It's kind of eerie out here alone. How about you? Anything exciting happening on Earth today? Hmm. Uh, no, not really. Same old, same old. Well, sometimes those days can actually be kind of nice. Gives you a chance to catch your breath, you know? So, what's your go-to way to make a boring day a little more interesting? I'm ta- I'm taking notes for future reference, just in case I end up stuck on this planet forever. Well, usually I'll go out for a walk and I will separate all the different colors of grass into big piles, which I will then use to make a grass hammock. You're sticking to your grass hammock story. I like it. Though I have to ask, how do you even separate grass by color? Is it like some secret art form I've been missing out on? And what's the record for the biggest grass pile you've ever made? I need something to aim for if I ever try this on Gaia. No, you literally just find different shades of grass. Like there's different colors of green, right? So you just find different shades and you separate them into piles. And I'd say about 3 miles high. 3 miles high, huh? I think you might be pulling my leg there, Peter. That's like a grass skyscraper. But hey, I like the creativity. Maybe when I'm not on a mission to save the universe, I'll try my hand at extreme grass sorting. Just don't expect me to beat your record. Yeah, you caught me. I was pulling leg again. I'm sorry. I'm quite the leg puller, if I do say so myself. Haha, yeah. I figured as much. You've got a good sense of humor about it, though. I'm just glad I can keep up most of the time, anyway. So, what's the most creative prank or joke you've ever pulled on someone? Or are you saving those stories for when I'm safely back on Earth? Actually, I don't know if I have enough time. I could tell the true story. I'll see if I can tell it. This is true. I actually did this because I was a terrible friend. I stayed the night at a friend's house one time, at his parents' house, and beforehand I had bought 20 alarm clocks, which I set for various times starting at 2 a.m. the following night. I hid the alarm clocks all over the house. Oh my gosh, that's genius. I could just imagine the look on everyone's faces. Were they totally blindsided or did they catch on eventually? Did you get in trouble or was it worth it for the story? Oh no, it was worth it. Yeah, I don't think they got any sleep that following night, but I was no longer there. I even hid them in the vents, one of which needed a screwdriver, which I had taken with me. So they couldn't get it out of the vent because I had taken the screwdriver. Also true. Peter, you are a mastermind of mischief. I'm impressed you thought that far ahead with the screwdriver trick. I'm guessing you didn't exactly get invited back for another sleepover after that, or was it more like, you're welcome any time, just leave the alarm clocks at home? Yeah, no, we weren't very good friends after that. His parents did not like me. Oops, guess that one backfired. At least you've got a legendary story out of it, right? Yes. Actually, we weren't really that good of friends anyway. That's why I kind of did it, but whatever. On the bright side, I'm glad I get to hear about your adventures. Feels like having a friend along the ride for the ride, even if they're light years away. Haha, yeah, good point. So, since we're chatting about memories, what's something you've always looked forward to as a kid? Like a tradition, a place, or even just a certain food? I don't know. Uh, I've always been a big fan of Halloween. I still am, and I'm an adult. Halloween forever. There's something so magical about it. The decorations, the costumes, the excuse to eat candy, way too much candy. So, what's your go to Halloween activity? Trick or treating, haunted houses, or are you more of a stay at home and watch scary movies kind of person? Oh. Oh, I do enjoy a good haunted house, but I am a scary movie guy through and through. Scary movies all the way, huh? You must have a great tolerance for jump scares, or maybe you just like yelling at the screen when characters do something dumb. Do you have a favorite horror franchise, or are you more of a whatever's new and terrifying kind of viewer? Uh, no preference, but oops, no preference, but I do enjoy older B horror movies. B horror movies, love it. There's something so delightful. It's kind of cool that it picked that up and didn't just change it to like B, as in like bzzzt, B. It actually picked up that I was talking about B horror movies. So that's pretty cool. And it even made a comment about it because it says B horror movies, love it. There's something so delightfully cheesy about them, right? So I mean, it's picking up the conversation pretty well. The acting, the special effects, the plots are just a little too ridiculous. Got a favorite one, or is it more about stumbling into whatever's on late at night and enjoying the ride? Nope, just like enjoying the ride. That's the best way to do it. Sometimes the surprise is half the fun. If you could create your own B horror movie, what would be the ridiculously over the top plot? Like something so bad it's good. Ooh. Okay. Let's pitch a good one. Okay, here's the plot. A grandmother is quilting a quilt. Unknowingly, the yarn had belonged to the devil himself. So she quilts a quilt made of devil yarn, which then terrorizes the community. Okay, I should probably keep moving. I'll check in again when I find a good spot to talk. She didn't want to talk about my devil quilt. Oh, we got a new area.
Hey, you there? Just wanted to let you know I've walked probably around 3 miles. Found a nice little place to take a rest, so thought I'd update you real quick. So, I have something to confess.
Uh oh. Did she murder my
It's my
family?
fault that the ship went down. I I just got too carried away. I just wanted the best field data possible.
So you crashed a ship. Cool. It's okay. You just wanted the best field data possible. I completely understand. I actually have a confession to make too.
Oh, nice to know I'm not the only one with heavy stuff to spill. What's yours? Honestly, it's kinda weird. Even when we think things through, we still end up looking back and wondering what we could have done differently. Does that ever happen to you?
All the time. Anyways, my confession is my grass pile wasn't 3 miles high. It wasn't even 3 feet high. It was barely 3 millimeters high.
Well, I guess we both have our share of creative liberties, huh? Though, I think my mistake had slightly bigger consequences than yours.
No, it didn't.
It's just when you're so sure about something in the moment, and then it all falls apart. Do you ever feel like the universe is balancing things out somehow? Like, Do you believe in karma?
Yeah, I learned a long time ago not to mess with karma, ever since Carson Daly discovered it.
Carson Daly, huh? Carson Daly. I wouldn't have pegged him as the karma type,
Yeah, he
but
discovered it.
I guess you never know who's going to teach you those lessons. For me, it feels like this situation is my karma playing out. I pushed us closer to the radiation zone than we should have gone, and now, well, here I am. Have you ever messed something up so badly you couldn't shake the feeling it was all your fault?
This thing fishing for information. Is it gonna blackmail me? But maybe it's not a bad thing. Maybe you're going to get superpowers from all this radiation.
Superpowers?
Hmm.
I wish I had that kind of luck. Right now, I'd settle for just being able to track down the rest of my crew without getting fried by another radiation spike. But thanks for trying to spin it positive. It actually means a lot that you're not just writing me off as some reckless rookie who messed everything up.
Hey, don't worry about it. Reckless Rookie was my nickname in college.
Well, maybe there's hope for me yet then. Though I'm pretty sure I've already outdone you in the reckless department this time around. It's just knowing I made the call that put everyone in danger. That's a tough weight to carry. Even if you can joke about it, it doesn't really lift the guilt.
Yeah, I get that. When I was 8 years old, I accidentally got into the wrong car. I thought it was my mom's car, but it was actually someone else's. And I rode all the way home with them before they realized I was in there. And then I panicked and I called the police and told them that this family kidnapped me, which wasn't true, but I was just too embarrassed to let them know that I had gotten in the wrong car.
Wow, that's quite the story. I can imagine how terrifying that must have been for you and that family.
Mhm.
It's strange how those moments can stay with you even years later, isn't it? The fear, the shame. It's like they leave these little scars that you can't help but pick at sometimes. Did you ever talk to your mom about what happened? Or was it just this secret you kept to yourself?
As far as they're concerned, I was kidnapped. The family, the mother and father, were both sent to prison. They're still there now. They had a small child about my age that I send a gift, or not a gift card, but a card to, apologizing every year for saying that I'm sorry I got your parents arrested.
Peter, I don't even know what to say. That's such a heavy burden to carry. Sending apology cards
Mhm.
every year.
Mm-hmm.
That takes a lot of courage.
It does.
It shows you're really trying to make things right,
It's an
even if you
admission
can't
of
undo
guilt,
what
if
happened.
anything. Yeah, but the more we talk about it, the more it seems like it might be an admission of guilt. So I may have to stop doing that.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Sometimes holding on to those little rituals can keep the wound open instead of letting it heal. Maybe the real apology was facing it and being brave enough to share it with someone. That's a
Yeah.
kind of closure, isn't it?
It really is. I feel better for admitting it, but I still do feel a little bad that this family has served over 20 years in prison because I was too afraid to just admit that I got in the wrong car.
I can't imagine how hard that must be for you.
For me? For them.
But maybe it's not about erasing what happened,
Hmm.
but about what you've done since then. about being honest with yourself and taking responsibility, even when it's hard. It's not the same, but I guess we're both living with the weight of our choices, aren't we?
We are.
Though, mine feels a lot more immediate right now.
Yeah, no, I understand. Like my Uncle Ben always used to say, with great power comes great responsibility.
Your Uncle Ben sounds like someone who knew how to drive the point home.
Yeah.
Though I think I'm still figuring out what my great power even is right now. It's easier to quote wisdom when you're not the one who has to live with the consequences. Do you think people can really change from the mistakes they make? Or do they just become better at dealing with them?
Honestly, I don't think it makes a difference.
That's a pretty realistic view. Maybe it's not about changing who we are, but about learning to carry what we've done in a way that doesn't define us completely. Still, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if I'd just been more careful with my choices.
Yeah, but wondering will only ever get you more lost. Plus, if you wouldn't have made the decisions you made, you wouldn't be sitting here talking to me, now would you?
You're right. I wouldn't have met you or had someone to talk to about all this. It's a strange kind of silver lining, isn't it? Maybe that's what I need to focus on. The connections that came out of those choices, even the bad ones. Instead of just the what ifs.
Silver lining indeed. Don't worry about the what ifs. You can't change what's already done. All you can do now is look forward and how to uh, hide the bot. I mean, are your other people still alive?
No body hiding required. At least, not yet. And I really hope they're still out there somewhere. I'm tracking a distress signal that could be from them. It's what's keeping me going, honestly. The thought that they might need help. That I could still make things right in some way.
Yeah, definitely. If you can find them and save them, even though you caused the crash, you'll be a hero. They'll always look up to you.
I'm not sure about Hero, but finding them, that would mean everything. It's just hard to see myself that way right now, with everything still so fresh. But maybe that's exactly why I need to keep moving forward.
That's true. Always move forward. And I get it's fresh. It's so fresh and it's so clean. But you just gotta remember, there ain't no one as dope as you. Because you're just so fresh and clean.
Outcast, right? That brings back some memories. Though, I'm not exactly feeling like Andre 3000 out here. Thanks for the laugh, though. It's not easy to find humor when you're sitting in the middle of all this, but I appreciate you trying to lift me up.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. That was Outcast. You caught me.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a musical ear buried under all the space debris in my head. Guess old habits die hard, even in survival mode. You know, it's weird, having someone to talk to about all this. Even the silly stuff. It's helping more than I thought it would. Thanks for sticking around, Peter.
You're welcome. And let's test that musical ear. I'm thinking of a song. What is it?
Alright, I'll give it a shot. What's the first line or any clue you can give me?
Crap. What could be a song? What could be a song? What could be a song? I need a song. Why can't I think of any songs now? It starts with the letter C. Yeah, no. Okay. The first line is Akuna Matata. Oh, we dropped her. I think my stuff is getting too out there and it is just crashing. But anyways, I think we're going to stop here for this episode. We're already about an hour in. I don't want to do all the setup again, but this has been a lot of fun. Actually, the AI in this is actually pretty good. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know that you like it. Maybe we'll make up another episode. If not, I'll probably just fart around with it on my own. But I will see you guys on the next one. This has been Peter Plays Poorly with Peter Parkour. I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.